Hey y'all, we're back. You know how you can't concentrate and back up at the same time? You gotta turn your music down? That's what that was. Okay guys, we're back. We are headed, meaning me and little Nugget, are headed to go do our sugar test, our glucose test. The things that they don't tell you about during pregnancy, the appointments that go under the rug, people scoop under the rug. But nonetheless, this test is very important. It is to measure my sugar levels, to make sure that I am not diabetic, on the verge of becoming diabetic, because those could cause, obviously, extra issues for the remainder of my pregnancy, okay? We are in the 3rd trimester now, so it's crunch time, okay? I have started nesting. For those who don't know, nesting is when you basically have to get everything in order. Things have to get in order for the baby. They have to get in order, okay? So I am in that mode. I have so much to do. One being, which I keep mentioning, going through all of the hand-me-downs. Oh my God. I'm belabored and tired just thinking of that. Anyway, before all that, we gotta take this test. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know that your girl has been eating all thine sugar. All of it. Any sugar that has been available, I've been eating it. Which is probably why, as you can see, I've had a lot of hyperpigmentation. I've had breakouts. I ain't never had this much acne in my life. Collectively, I probably never had these many pimples in my life. I didn't talk to the baby about this already. And I told little Boomer to knock it off. But you know, kids do what they want to do. They do. That's what this one is doing. Just marking up my skin. So, but I guess it's my fault, right? I'm the one keep opening my mouth to sugar. So, my aunt told me that the glucose test measures your past 3 months. So, I should be fine because I have not been on bad behavior for that long. It's really been since, oh, excuse me, I'd say right before the holidays. And when I say the holidays, I mean Christmas and New Year's. So I would say mid-December. That's when I started turning up. Okay, I started turning up. Turn it up, give me chocolate, turn it up, give me Slurpees, turn it up, give me cupcakes, turn it up. And then, as I've told y'all, I ordered, I'm embarrassed to say, I ordered those conversation hearts off Amazon, and they sent me 2 2-pound bags of conversation hearts, and I've since already eaten those. I also have bought more from Target as the Valentine's Day season is approaching, and they're now available in the store. I'm not proud of that. I'm not. I'm really not proud of that, but that's what it is. That's what it is. So anyway, so we're going to this glucose test. I love my girls in the lab. I've just befriended them. So when you're pregnant, it has not been as bad, I must say, in these COVID times, because they want to minimize the amount of time that you are in a hospital setting, in the doctor's office, in the lab, all those things, because as a pregnant person, you are high risk. That's right, I said it. You're high risk. You are high risk for COVID, okay? That immune system is, I don't want to say run down, but you know, it's not your strongest because you're sharing it with the human you're forming. So you're considered high risk. They don't want you in there all the time. So they have limited the amount of times that I've had to draw blood and pee in a cup and actually see the doctor. Actually, some of our appointments have actually been via Skype. So, you know, they're doing their part to keep us mamas safe, which I appreciate. And so I said all that to say I have not had to go to the lab as much, but my girls remember me from the last time, because I was always up in there, always having to draw blood, always having to give, you know, my specimen or whatever, to be tested for all these random different tests that you have to do during your pregnancy. And so that is a part of pregnancy that they really don't, they being the world, society, that it's not really shared, because it's not a glamorous part, correct? Right? And everybody doesn't go the route of a formal doctor, you know, with regular checkups and all the things. They have their midwife, or they have their, I don't know, whatever else they got. But as far as me and mine, we go to Kaiser. Okay, so yeah, they want to draw blood every time. So the last time I was there was probably, what, 3 weeks ago? I had an appointment 3 weeks ago where I actually saw the doctor in person. She's quite lovely. I really like her. It wasn't 3 weeks ago. It might have been 2 weeks ago. It doesn't matter. During that time, during that time I got my flu shot. Now, that's voluntary, so I guess I chose to get shot up. But yeah, I always get my flu shot when I'm pregnant to share with my little bundle. You know, I just am of the thought that I want to keep the baby as safe as possible. However you feel about vaccinations and medication and modern science and all the things, that's up to you. But as far as me and mine, we're gonna get the drugs. Easily stated, we're gonna get the drugs. We believe in the modern science. God put this here for us. That's what we believe. My sister's also a doctor, so I believe heavily in my sister, and I trust anything she tells me, medical or otherwise. So that was the baby, that wasn't me. The baby does that sometimes. Sometimes Boomer comes and just has these moments, you know, and that was one of them. So anyway, I don't know why I'm so sleepy today. I know I worked out at 5:30, but that's not nothing new. So, and I went to bed on time. Well, I went to bed at 10:30. Usually I go to bed at 10. I didn't sleep that well. That's what it was. I didn't sleep well last night. I don't know why I'm looking for street parking when I could just park in the garage. Oh, boom. That's why. Because your girl got good parking karma. I'm having a lot of issues. Now I got hiccups, burping. Okay. All right. Watch me reverse. Your girl's a skilled driver, so that's not even an issue. Because, of course, I'm going to get that on the first time. Boom, 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 boom. We can't all be like that, but it's a gift. I'm a good driver. Girl, don't tell me I don't have a mask. Don't tell me I don't have a mask. Here's my mask. Okay. Oh, gotta be a fresh mask. Fresh N95. That's what I'm talking about. I have the package on that thing. Okay. Possible germs don't want none of me. They don't want none of me. I don't know why my nose is a little runny either. Oh, this is the over the head one. Okay. Oh, we can still do that. Oh, God. 2 over the head ones. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready to do this thing? All right. Let's put the folder here. When y'all think we're gonna get to stop wearing masks? I'm not in a rush to stop wearing a mask. I just wonder What y'all think? Next year, 2 years, 5 years, what y'all think? Ooh, 5 years, that sounds depressing. But it could very well be our reality. When I say our, I mean the people in California, because let's be honest. I have traveled a little bit around this good country, this good United States of A, during this pandemic times, and it's not that many other places that are steadily and dedicated to wearing their masks. Sorry, I was distracted. I have a little dryness in my hair, and I hate dandruff. I'm gonna have to get that out when I get home. Anyway, we'll deal with that later. Okay, now one positive thing that I will say regarding these COVID times is that you don't have to be at the doctor's office early. They want you there right at your appointment time, because they do not want you lingering no minutes before. They want you there. My appointment's at 1:25. It's 1:23. By the time I walk up here, it's gonna be 1:25. That's what they want. They don't want you early no more. And I can appreciate that. You know, I really can. Save me a little extra time. You feel me? Y'all don't find my outfit. I was working from home today. You know how they go. Alright, I'm gonna have to cut it off for a second when we go in. No, they don't be liking that. Oops, we came to the wrong floor. Came to the wrong floor. So I just drank the juice. It actually wasn't that bad this time. The last time it was really, really nasty. But it wasn't that bad. You have 5 minutes to drink it. I drink it. And then you wait for an hour, and then they'll draw blood again. Oh, they drew blood before I took the drink. And then they'll draw blood afterwards. And she told me not to do any like heavy walking or, you know, strenuous exercise. Basically, you just sit down for an hour and wait. So, that's what we shall do. I'm gonna make use of my time, get a little study on. I have a test in 20 days. So, I need to finish this book and 2 more. Be ready for my test. So, that's how I'm spending my hour. Now, this here lady deserves her own moment because she was so nosy, she had to come walk past me and then walk back to see what I was doing. So let's just give her real quick moment. I'm such a jerk. I just wanted to replay that again for y'all so y'all could hear her say, as she walks past. Let's take a listen. Just nosy. Look how quickly she comes back because there's nothing over there. There's nothing over there for her to go to. Oh, God. Just nosy. Nosy Nancy. Here she comes. She coming back, y'all. And I got a little irritated, like, let me go get my phone. All right, y'all. Just like that, we are done with the glucose test. Another check mark in this pregnancy. So we'll find out the results in like 2 to 3 days. You guys will find out in like another minute because that's going to be part of the video, the recap, of course. I wouldn't keep you waiting like that. That would be rude. So yeah, I was not expecting to get blood drawn, but I should have been because I said that prior to, in the beginning of this video, that you just get pricked and plucked every time you go. So I should have known. But anyway, she drew my blood, 3 vials. The first time I couldn't record in there for obvious reasons. And then she gave me a like 10-ounce drink, glucose drink. It tastes like a really bad corner store orange soda. It was not nasty, but it just tastes like or even like a really cheap ice pop that got melted and became like a drink. That's how it tasted. And then you wait for an hour. They don't want you to do any heavy walking, heavy lifting, no heavy exercise. And then you come back, and then she drew blood from the other arm. So I got 2 Band-Aid, cotton ball Band-Aids on both sides for my war wounds. And then I'll get my results in 2 to 3 days. I feel good about it. I feel like I passed. I am on the way to the store to get some candy. Oh my God. Whatever. Whatever. That's what I want. So bad. Anyway. I'm not going to overdo it. I'm just going to get a few Reese's because they're on sale for 10 for 10. But I'm not going to get 10. I'm just going to get like 3. 3 is enough. I don't need 10. I should get 10 so I don't have to come back. But I'm going to just get 3. I'm not spending $10 on chocolate. I don't even like chocolate. But I love Reese's. It's something about the peanut butter and the chocolate together, the mix. And what's weird about me, you know how everybody eats their Reese's a certain way. So I have to press the Reese's prior to purchasing so that I can ensure that it's fresh. Do we know what that means? So when you press it, there's like a little bit of a crunch. I should do a video on this. I'm going to do a video on this towards the end of this after I buy them. You have to crunch it and you press it. And if it crunches like a fresh crunch, not like it just broke in half because it's old as hell and stale, then you know it's a fresh Reese's. Those are the best ones. And I'm not saying that because I'm pregnant. I have actually been having my mom buy me Reese's since I was a little girl. Buy me Reese's since I was a little girl. And that's what I would tell her to do when she got to the store. Mom, please press it to make sure it's fresh. It makes a difference. You don't want a melted Reese's. Ugh. You don't want an old crusty Reese's. Ugh. You want one that's fresh. I mean, I want fresh everything. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Shoot. Anyway. Let me go up in here and get my Reese's. You feel me or you feel me? Go up in here and get my stuff, bruh. Okay. Why am I like this? Who leaves their glucose test and goes and buys candy? Me. Okay, so what I was telling y'all, this is the test. I only have to do one because I know if they're together, it's a fresh batch. I know I sound crazy, but it doesn't matter. So when you squeeze it, there's like a little bit of a crunch that you'll feel. So I'm going to show you on the next one. So here's how that turned out. Don't that look fresh? Maybe y'all need to see an old dusty one. Look. You have it like this. And you crunch it. Now that's good. That's good. That means that peanut butter is new and fresh. Oh, Jesus, it's falling. That means that peanut butter is new and fresh. Children away. Why am I singing old Negro spirituals? I don't know. It's Black History Month. I can do what I want. God's gonna trouble the water. Yes, God. Thank you, Father. Yes, God. Come on, baby. Make the little turn. A blessing hath been bestowed on me. Look this. Now again, I'm not a chocolate girl. I don't like a whole lot of chocolate. I'll eat a Reese's and I'll eat some and a Snickers, and that's it. I'm here for the peanut butter chocolate combo. I might even eat a Butterfingers, but that's really questionable. I just saw some teens making out in their car. Ew. Yeah, who's eating Butterfingers? Like, no shade. No shade to Nestle. Nestle, if you want to sponsor me, holla at me. I'll eat a Butterfingers for you. I mean, that's just good. There's no other way to say it. It's just good. And the fact that there's 2 that come in a pack. See, if you get lucky, you'll find a 4-piece that's fresh. But those are usually harder to come by because they stay in the store longer. Because people, when they buy chocolate, they just want to buy one bar, one candy, you know, because they're cheating on themselves. Unless you're bold like me and you just go in there and buy 4. But yeah, so the 4-pack is harder to come by on a fresh batch. Nonetheless, if you do stumble across a 4-pack that's fresh, you've won. Because it's usually a better price too. Like $1.49. The 2-pack is $1. 4-piece is like $1.49. So get your money's worth. And guys, for those wondering, am I driving? Yes, I am, but I'm being very safe, so don't worry. I am a registered knee driver. I learned from my cousin, who was basically raised in Europe, how to drive with my knee, and it's fine. I'm using my hand right now, but when you see me using both hands, I'm driving with my knee. Hey, kids. Kids playing basketball on the street. I love to see that. You know, these kids don't like to get outside. Come on. So when you see them outside, let them know. Good job, sons. Play outside. Play 60. I'll just be cracking myself up. Anyway, toodaloo for now. Okay, y'all, I'm about to open up my test results on my glucose test. in the standard range. 60 to 139, I'm a 90. I would show y'all, but that's HIPAA rules. That's violating HIPAA. Violating my HIPAA. Okay, and they also did a complete blood count. Okay, my levels look good. They give you like your value and then the standard range. So you just gotta make sure you're within everything. It looks good to me. I would say it's a pass. 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 She passed.